See, what happens when we have a girl on the show? All you hear is complain.
I'm excited for our next
That's
girl.
because you guys already know what to expect when it comes to your bullshit.
Yo!
Welcome to another episode of
Mukbang.
Today we have a lovely guest, Miss Aubrey. Say hello.
Hi.
She's a lash artist, business owner, but also this series entrepreneur, and we're glad to have her on our show today. So, welcome.
Thank you.
She's in for a ride today.
Oh my god.
What kind of ride are we talking about?
They pre-drank me
Hey-o.
too. They pre-gamed me for this.
So, talking about the food, right now we have chicken crab from San Jose, California, and it's crawfish loaded with shrimp, corn, and here we have a special of garlic noodles.
You guys did not tell me anything about this beforehand.
That's the point of our Nose Go Media.
If she watched our shows,
Then she knows
she knows.
it goes.
No, it's
No,
already
I'm
too late.
sorry.
What?
You kind of have to pour it.
Why can't it be?
You know
for
what?
the
She's
next
a lady.
person?
I'll do this one as a solid for her.
Yeah.
There you go.
You saying she can't do it on her own?
So,
I did not say that. Don't put words in my mouth.
My stomach hurts already.
Ooh, little squirter.
ooh, the
Hey.
suck on it too.
You guys suck heads?
I suck heads, I eat heads,
Wow, you didn't even wait for nobody to
You
eat.
eat the whole thing,
the whole thing.
Where's your
like
manners?
shell and everything.
No,
Eye
no shell,
mold,
no shell. I scrape.
whiskers.
So, how I eat my
Wait, I'm sorry. I was being very rude. I'm sorry.
So
He
rude.
didn't wait for
Can't pour
anyone.
the shot. Let's cheers to that.
Why
poured
is
a
my
shot.
shot so big?
This is what happens
I
when we
want
have a
John
female on the
shot. Give me
show.
a
All they
shot.
do is complain,
There you go.
and complain.
But you know what? There's some gentlemen out there that like to switch
Cheers.
and get the thicker shots.
Thick.
Disappointing. Okay. So, alright, and king crab, what's your guys' go-to? Do you guys like crawfish or do you guys like shrimp more?
For me, I'd say the shrimp. It's less work. It's easy to peel. You get back in the sauce.
Ooh.
It varies for me. If I can have a limited supply and not worry about that, I'd go for the crawfish. A lot tastier, but of course, less meat.
Gasm.
Oh, shit. Yo.
Here you go. You your shrimp.
Thank you. See, I should go on shows where there's only men more often.
Not when,
that?
not when you complain like that.
First of all, Ken,
When
I was
my-
helping you like that. Can you imagine if you would have gotten another girl on here and she would just been disappointed because you guys didn't
That's not the first time someone's disappointed.
I hear that a lot.
Speaking of which, so I'm pretty sure that's during like a one night stand for kind of hooking up with someone, and you get that kind of reply from them, or that reaction.
Uh-huh.
What's like the most funniest story that you ever had where, most common scenario is finishing too early? What do you say when you're laying in bed next to a girl who's like,
You're done?
I'm sorry. It's been a couple months.
no, that's okay.
So,
Just don't call me no more.
I have a friend, right? Same situation and everything, but he told me the easy way out, use comedy. Just tell her straight up, compliment her. Tell her she's beautiful and everything, and then at the end wrap it up with everything and be like, hey, sorry that lasted too soon. Not lasted too soon, that didn't make sense, but sorry,
I didn't last so long?
Yeah. And then be like, you're just that fire.
Mm-hmm.
Now, she's happy about that.
So you've done this a few times.
Now she got a big head.
You got this kind of in a sense locked down. You know exactly what to say.
The world may never know.
Damn, that's fire.
That's what you say. Gets out the awkward moment, you guys laugh about it, and later on you can go round two.
If you think about this, now when she has a girl talk, it's like,
I made this guy come so fast because this thing is fire down there.
Hey, do girls talk about that shit like that?
I don't know, I'm not a girl. How about you?
I was looking at the bro.
As the only girl here, let me think. Do girls talk about what? Whether or not their shit is fire or whether guys suck?
Yeah, both.
Both?
Both. Let's hear both.
The funny thing is that, you know, girls actually talk about how, like, guys will comment on, oh yeah, he said it was the best sex ever. And I actually, like, fortunately for me, I think like a man. So therefore, I'm always like, he's just probably saying that shit. Just to get you to do it again. Right? So you guys tell me, is that the case?
9 out of 10 times it works, right?
Oh, God.
9 out of 10.
Hey, that's okay. Let's just maybe next round, maybe 30 seconds longer.
Oh no, I don't do that shit.
I'll walk out. That's it?
But your dude probably like, I still
Wait,
hate
no,
it.
for real. That's really it.
Hey, you know what?
Alright.
Damn, so mean.
Cool.
At the end of the day,
Starts car.
I hit it, I hit it, I hit it.
Yeah. He goes back home, yeah, I still hit it.
He might just pull around the block, pull up at a 7-Eleven, just chill for a bit. 30 minutes later, go home to his boys. Yay!
And you know what he gonna say? Hey man, I nutted. She didn't, so sucks for her.
I'm going for the gold this
Oh
time.
my god. This is why girls say we ain't shit.
Do you guys only do with girls you don't care about? I'm assuming. Or do you do with women you care about too? Because
Nah, so the thing about, remember in 4-Year-Old Virgin, where it's all like, is it true if you don't use it, you lose it? It's kind of true, right? Like if you don't go to the gym for a while, your muscle starts losing all that, and then when you go back, it's just not as good as your consistent, you know, action. So if it's been a while for a guy, I guarantee you it's probably gonna be not his best performance the first time. But I think if every girl gave him a second chance to redeem himself,
He will overexceed the second time.
No, I just thought of. Why do girls blame the guy? It's like, shouldn't be their parents' fault. They don't gave birth to a dude.
see what I did? Just went down here. Haul up, mother.
it's you.
I already touched my nose.
I lost.
It's you?
I lost.
Jojo, why are you always losing?
Yeah, little loser.
I was too busy enjoying the food. I didn't care like if we were playing the game.
See, in some scenarios, he doesn't want to come first.
Nope. I feel like the guy
feel like
should
you
come
should
second.
pour
Oh,
Yeah, I'll help you out.
How often do you guys come at the same time? How often are you in sync with somebody enough to come at the same time?
how often?
It happens. It happens.
It does.
But isn't that kind of good though?
Oh hell yeah!
It's great. So
Think
it's like,
about
but
it.
how often does it happen? So like, let's say for example, out of 10 girls that you have sex with, how many of those girls does that happen for you?
20.
I'm a little selfish.
Like,
Shit.
well, mine go. My shots are out.
Well, I feel like you just go with the flow. Sometimes if you're going too long, it's like shit. Are you ready yet?
Sometimes, hey. So for me,
So there is such a thing as going too long for guys too.
oh yeah. So
Yeah.
for you, what do you think a perfect time is for just, you know, a casual fling? Let's say, all right, so you got work, you're trying to get ready for work, but you're trying to get that quickie in.
15 minutes.
All right, so now let's just say you're trying to be romantic. It's Valentine's Day.
15 minutes.
Yeah, all right, so let's say let's say you just came home from the club and like he's laying there just playing on his video games. And you're like, hey, mother, pay attention to me.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
15 minutes is my golden number. After that, everybody's tired. So if you think about it, you can always do 15 minutes, and then if you feel like it again, you can always go again.
Right. Whether-
In this situation, I like the quantity part of it.
Quantity.
So guys, comment below. Let us know what is the best time for you.
Ooh.
Whether it's 2 minutes, 15 minutes, or 3 hours.
Anyways, cheers.
You sending me home after this?
Potatoes.
What is your guys' perfect time? Why are we only talking about my perfect time?
My perfect time is if I can finish, I'm good to go.
My perfect time is whenever my little guy says it's the time.
Hey man.
I think for me it's like whether she finishes or not.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Guys, we're one and done, right? If you can get a girl to finish, once, I don't think that kind of correlates with guys, right? Because guys, if they finish once, that's like 10 times of a woman.
But I mean, there's a lot of things where girls do it back to back though.
Well, exactly. So, for instance, if she finishes the first time, she's probably gonna say, "Hey, get up, come on, we're gonna do it again," right? Versus men, once like, "All right, man, I need to chill."
I think that just goes, and I don't think that it's that men going once is equal to women going 10 times. I think that men are just weaker.
Are you saying I ain't
I didn't say that.
Y'all ain't shit.
That's the vibe I got. Men hate
Because what makes it any different for a man from a woman is there statistic.
Yes.
I say that.
That men aren't shit.
Statistically.
So anyway, so the reason why I say that, right? Because after the man is done, right, there is a cool off period. See, you guys know what I'm talking about. There's a cool off period where the man and his friend downstairs are not coordinating with each other. Say, "Hey, man, she's a badass chick. I want to go again." And he's like, "Nah, man, come on, man, give me like 20 minutes to chill. Let me just chill real quick." I think the magic number is after 20 something minutes, you're ready for round 2, right? As opposed to a girl, she can, once she goes, she can keep going and going and going until like, all right, I'm ready to go to bed. So that's the reason why I say that when it comes to the ratio of finishing, women can keep going the distance as opposed to men, so it's more of a 10-to-1 ratio.
Okay.
Here's me when I'm ready. Here's me when I'm done.
And then this is her. Come on, round 2.
15 minutes, 20 minutes.
And this is you. Hey, she's hella bad. Come on, wake up.
You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow.
Crawfish is going in my
All right, how about this? I'm pretty sure at some point in our lives we had, you know, a one-night stand or a after the club type of hookup, right? If in that scenario, and if it wasn't good for either men or women, what do you do?
Women don't have casual hookups.
Men don't either.
Yeah,
Men don't cheat.
Yep.
Men love.
And
Women
are
are
loyal.
faithful as fuck.
And we have Bible studies on Saturdays.
Or throw Cheetos in someone's mouth.
I heard when guys like us, when we have guys' night, we literally get together, sing karaoke together. Girls, they go to the club, they wild
Oh no,
out.
never. What?
Oh man, titties everywhere.
Never heard of that.
Facts.
Get that deep deep.
I've literally never seen that a day in my life.
You know what the anthem is? Tiger. Make it nasty.
When I go to
Make it
Vegas,
nasty.
whenever I go on a girls trip to Vegas, I go to Golfland.
I've been with her to Vegas. She lying.
She lying. She lying.
There's, look at that face.
Alright. So
Make it nasty.
this one right here, since you guys are over there, we're over here, we're gonna play a little game. So it's gonna be loser. If you laugh, you giggle, you kind of make a smirk saying, alright, you know, you forfeit. You have to take a shot.
Okay.
We're gonna take turns and we're gonna try to holler at each other. Whoever loses, giggling or whatnot.
I'm clearly gonna lose. This is a man's game.
Oh, I thought you hold your own weight.
Oh, equality.
I wasn't prepared for this. You guys were.
No, we
I
weren't.
know it.
No.
You guys got memos.
No,
I didn't.
No, we don't.
No, we didn't.
I know you guys got memos.
No, we
Let me
didn't.
see your email.
I seen that.
I saw that too.
Whoa! No one else saw that.
We'll see on the camera.
He's a square.
But, yeah.
Click, 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 motherfucker.
You guys look like you guys got memos.
Nope.
Nah.
Whatever's
See?
in our head, we use that.
Right
See,
to-
I feel like this is already the boys' club.
Just
you
like-
guys definitely got emails.
Just like
I
eating
didn't.
the head, it gotta come from your head.
Judge, what you got?
Don't you just like sucking on this? Do it.
Shot!
Wait, we're playing already?
You were splitting right now.
Oh
What are we
shit.
playing?
Pretty much we're trying to say a line, a pickup line, or anything that makes the other person laugh. If anyone laughs, it doesn't matter whose side they're on, they drink.
Okay.
So in this case, he just made himself laugh.
Yeah.
As usual, he only cares if he comes first. Drink.
I thought we were doing pickup lines.
Can we do like smaller shots?
Fine.
That's not a pickup line.
Smaller
Nobody's home
shots.
driving home.
You know what? Penalty. Drink for lying.
What? I just said anything that's funny that makes you laugh.
I thought we were doing pickup lines.
Damn it!
Pull it up, pull it up.
Done with this. I'll just pour anyways.
Alright, that
I
works.
don't play anymore.
Welcome to the sip of the truth. Here.
Okay, that works too.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Salud. Salud.
Salud.
Salud.
Cheers.
Prost. Yo. Gambay.
What?
Oh, it's like
Come by, come by.
Gambay. Ah, cheers.
Well, Koreans and Japanese and Chinese is very similar. Come by, come by. And there's Vietnamese. Một hai ba yo.
Didn't I just say yo? But you have to say mom bye bye yo. Sorry.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa puffs. Pass it to me now.
Light it up and
Take a
Look
puff.
how garlicky this is.
so we're eating with our hands today, like fully.
No, I got a fork. I got a fork right here. I just wanted to pick it up
Alright,
and show
Ken.
our viewers.
What you got?
What?
What's your
What's your phrase, your pickup line?
how you gonna make us laugh?
Oh, okay. Alright, guys. This is gonna be a pickup line from now. Okay. Hey, now. I know you're a lash artist and all, but it looks like your lashes are coming off. Why don't you come over to my place and I can help stick it right back on?
You have to drink for that one.
You
I'll drink for that.
You definitely have to drink for that one.
Damn it! Why did I even laugh at my own? It was a great joke. That's why I laughed at my own joke.
That was pretty good.
That was good, right?
That was good though.
And guess what? She just squirted.
I got one.
And she just lit.
I need a napkin. Thank God we're black today.
Yeah. Hey girl, you like sweet corn or you like corn on a cob? Okay, failed.
I see you don't swallow.
If you would have said snob on your knob, it would have been better. But you fucked
I
up.
like the last episode. Damn.
Alright, whose turn is it? My turn?
Yep.
Alright.
Pick some.
Do I just pick someone?
Pick the
What?
best looking guy here.
You're attacking all of us.
First of all. The best guy. Oh my god, look at us. You guys black. Oh.
Oh shit.
You know what?
Super unplanned.
I love you.
I was gonna say
No.
we're the green team.
Olive. All of you.
I love you.
Was that your line, Tim? I thought you already went.
It worked.
Does that even count?
Alright, John.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, John.
Let's see what he got.
Did you just throw a water balloon at me?
No.
Because you got me all wet.
I heard that before.
I'm not wearing underwears.
How can you wear underwears?
You still laugh, but you're still.
Damn it! That was like my number one line. You probably heard it from me. Damn it.
I got Andrew.
I don't play anymore.
Okay. Have you ever heard that phrase of shrimp heads? I don't like shrimp heads.
Okay.
Technically, like, okay. oh damn, she fired. I like to eat the body, or the body's hella fired, but her face not so much.
No.
You're saying she's a mud duck?
She a mud duck?
Mud duck?
Yeah.
Tip
What's a
drill?
mud duck?
She a tip drill.
It must be your ass because it ain't your face. I need a.
Tip drill.
Tip
drill.
You never heard of that?
No.
Yeah, but what the fuck's a mud duck?
That's exactly what a mud duck is.
That was called Buttercream.
Or is she a shrimp head?
Nobody calls them shrimp heads.
No, but a lot of people don't even eat the shrimp. They just toss it.
Stop trying to make shrimp head happen, John. It's not gonna happen.
Alright, moving on.
You guys don't even know where that came from, did you?
No.
I heard it in middle school.
It's from Mean Girls.
I like Mean Girls.
See, this is why you need more women on the show.
Hey, Bridget.
There's nobody named Bridget on there.
Hello, Puppet.
Shit.
Hello, Lindsay.
It's Gracie.
No, it's not. Gretchen.
Gretchen.
Gretchen. That's you.
I'm a quick learner.
Okay. You guys want more shrimp?
Go for it.
I can stack some more.
little babies, little itty bitty shrimp.
I'm getting full already.
I'm not fine. Go
Can we
ahead.
do like baby shower?
It's Sebastian.
What?
From The Little Mermaid?
Oh, talking about Harry Sebastian.
No.
I was about to say
Okay,
that.
ready?
I don't have a Sebastian.
Let's
We're getting into scene right now.
Jaga.
Alright, so being a businesswoman, being someone who
So we're
has,
getting into more serious talk. Okay.
being a businesswoman, there tends to be a little higher bracket that you're in, right? How do you feel about dating someone
Bracket. What are you talking
Yeah.
more of a higher income level,
about? Okay, okay,
right?
okay.
How do you feel about dating someone who makes less than you? Do they feel more intimidated the moment that they find out how much you make?
Okay, so first of all, I feel like we don't really discuss how much I make. Like you mean in the beginning, right? Like I don't
Sorry, I have
discuss
to interrupt you for one thing.
that shrimp.
Some might call this a shrimp dick.
I'll drink to it.
Yes, I'm getting drunk.
And welcome to the sip of the truth.
I don't want to sip any truths anymore.
For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow.
Alright, go on.
Okay, so I'm sorry. So back to what you're saying.
Being first of all, the biggest misconception about being a female or even male, I think, business owner or entrepreneur or whatever you want to call it, is that we have all our shit together. We don't. That's the number one like misconception that you have to get out of. I think a lot of people need to get out of their heads is that we don't have our shit together. We're just like everybody else. Like for example, okay, let's use Ken as an example. No,
Wait,
no.
in a rich way or
No.
a poor way?
No.
You gotta be
Let me
specific.
finish.
You know what? I'll take
If,
either or.
if you want to use me as an example, I want to be known
No.
as the rich guy, the one that's successful, the one that's, you know, not worrying about his money and having a big house and a fat yard for my dog. You know, that's what I want to be.
Okay. You have to be that first.
I want to see
I
the
think you
homeless
should
guy.
stop that. I'm
Do you
that
have a
guy.
big house with a fat yard for your dog?
I thought you just said, listen, if Ken was this guy. I want to be this guy in your imaginary world. Am I this guy?
This is how you make me feel talking about the conversation right now.
Whoa.
Wait, do you find him attractive?
What?
Do you find him attractive?
Ken is not my type, but yes, I think he's an attractive guy.
Thank you.
Ouch.
He's a handsome mother.
We're getting
I
off
think he's a
topic.
good-looking guy.
Alright.
But let me get back to what I was saying.
I'd
A guy
suck.
like Ken, okay, so he's not an entrepreneur and he doesn't own a business.
So I'm broke.
She said you ain't got no nipples.
Nipples.
I thought in her fantasy world I was gonna be this hot rich guy, you know.
No.
But she just
Okay, can I go back? All right, so Ken is not an entrepreneur, but the thing is that he makes a good amount of money, a ton of money actually, really. Yes, he does. But he still has problems. Do you not still have problems? Do you still not got like heavy bills to pay? Do you still not have all your shit together?
So I think we're getting a little off topic right here. Would you date someone who has less than you, makes less than you, or would
No.
you prefer someone who makes more than you?
That's what I'm saying. Like the thing is that like people assume, most guys that I date assume that because I have my business and I'm a quote unquote entrepreneur or business owner, that I have all my shit together. And so most of them are actually already intimidated before it even gets to a point of getting to know me.
I believe
and
it.
my shit.
I believe it.
That I'm not perfect. Do you know what I'm saying?
So in this
that's
case-
what I was trying to make a point of.
So in this case, it really doesn't matter as long as he's someone you're looking for who can have nice conversations with you. More of if they can interact with you and on a level, then money doesn't matter.
No, money doesn't matter to me. The biggest thing that does matter to me, because believe it or not, you guys, maybe you guys know this, maybe you guys don't know this, but I've been proposed to twice, or like very close to being proposed to, and I turned them both down. I cut them off before it even happened. I know.
Do you see anything here?
Nope.
It's like black gloves, like just like your heart.
My heart. Okay, very close to being proposed to, but I turned them both down and before it even happened because I didn't want it to get to that point. And it was solely because one of them made probably like 40K a year, so it's not about the money. Okay, another made 200K a year, so it's clearly not about even more, but not about the money. It's that the biggest thing for me is that I could not go home and have an intellectual conversation with either of them. I couldn't tell them about my day and how the shit I was dealing with as an entrepreneur and as a businesswoman, and them not going, oh, it's okay, like it'll be fine.
Oh, don't worry.
Something general like
You're
that.
fine,
Yeah.
you're fine,
Instead of
don't
being
worry.
like, okay, like what's going on, and actually being able to hold a conversation, understanding what I was saying.
Instead of be like, yo, why is Patrick living under a rock? Right?
Because he wasn't making 200K.
Alright, so I get it. So it's more of having
That they don't understand.
Someone who syncs with you and whatnot. It doesn't matter about income or
No,
whatnot.
it has nothing to do with that. That's the thing. I feel like obviously most men that have never been an entrepreneur really don't understand it.
No.
But even men that have made 200K, 500K, if they've never been an entrepreneur, they don't get it either.
So here's a follow-up question, not for you though,
Okay.
for these two. How do you feel about a woman making more than you guys?
Look, I don't mind as long as like the vibe and energy is right.
For
She can make less than me, and then I'll be fine with that as long as the connection is there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how would you feel when you guys live together and because she makes more than you, you gotta put in more work? Because she pays more bills.
So shit, I'm gonna be the house husband. I'll do all the cooking. I'll do all the cleaning. Yeah. You know what? As long as she's happy.
So how do you feel about a woman makes more than you?
I honestly don't give a shit. You make more than me, you make more than me. I make more than you, I make more than you. Together we're a team. But if you do make more than me, you're kind of taking that one step of accomplishing my dream goal. I want to be a stay-at-home husband. Not, my main goal, but that'd be nice.
That is the main goal.
You can make, what, 200K? 300K? Why do I need to work?
I stay home, I'll cook, I'll
I'll do
clean.
everything. I'll take care of the kids,
You know, my ask is
You know,
that
and what happened extra time? What's up, y'all? Y'all coming over to kick it?
I would say, you know what? If that's because ultimately all guys want to be a stay-at-home husband, right? No matter what.
So I'm gonna
So
go crazy.
for me,
Say thank you.
my expectation of my significant other making more than me is that every Sunday you take me to Costco and you fill up my minivan.
Okay.
I
That's so hard to do.
Men really think it's that easy.
no, I definitely.
I really need the women, the females, the women to really comment on this because men really think it's that easy.
So if you're watching this right now, somewhere in the future we're looking to get a single mother or even a stay-at-home mother on this show. So,
Here's a butter knife
what do you need a butter knife
to eat the corn.
to? What do you need a butter knife to eat the corn with?
Why do you need a butter knife when you have a sharp looking guys?
And cut the corn.
Go ahead, Ken. You dug yourself
You're
a hole.
so sharp. Cut the fucking corn.
You dug yourself a hole.
So
I got nothing. I got
how
nothing.
sharp are you exactly? Because the corn's still not fucking cut.
I have nothing. She got me off guard with that one.
Oh my god, look at this. Oh, genius.
Oh shit.
So you didn't need a.
She didn't need a Look. knife.
Works with a fork. Oh, I'm still.
Today I
I'm
learned.
fucking genius.
Today I learned.
Guess
I'm
what?
really a genius.
I'm about to steal that idea and said I thought of it.
So that's on video. Everybody knows.
Ooh, you guys win this round. Can I just have your guys' cups?
Alright, where's your cup?
It's over there.
All right, so for all the guys watching out there, and that are afraid to approach women because they might come off as, oh, you thirsty, or look, you're such a creep. How do we approach a girl without being a creep, being that thirsty ass dude?
Being polite.
Excuse me.
Not coming with
Can I tap that ass?
You're already being a creep. Denied.
Just come up straight. Just like, hey, what's up?
Hey yo, that ass is fire.
That ass is fire. How often are you gonna attract a thirsty girl that's gonna accept that answer? Excuse me. 3 seconds.
Excuse me, miss. The ass is fire. Oh shit, hello, fuck me.
See? Boom. That's how men picture it in approaching women. Does that work?
Never works.
Oh my goodness, what a big dick you have.
Never that either.
How do you feel about dick pics? Do you like them? Do you like to look at them?
Oh my god, remember when I told you about that?
Oh, we gotta hear this.
Oh, it was a coworker?
So do
I
you,
found the dick pic.
do you guys like dick pics?
No. Not really. If I'm not really into you, no.
When did it become a thing of sending dick pics?
I don't think that was.
When Snapchat was invented.
I honestly, for the guys that really just send dick pics, I honestly just think they really just don't give a fuck at that point because they've been rejected so many times to the point where they're just like, what do I have to lose?
Shoot your shot.
Hey, look, it's like that one episode.
But I think it does work on some girls.
Yeah.
Oh, he packing.
Oh, it's uncircumcised.
This one time I had my cousin's boyfriend message some girls on, I think it was OkCupid, and was like, hey, fancy, because he was European, fancy YouTube and chill because I can't afford Netflix. And the girls were like, I have Netflix.
And then,
So clearly, they don't care. They're down, or whatever.
Cheers, y'all.
YouTube or not, because you can't afford Netflix.
YouTube while
So
I
you're
do.
broke, and they still don't care.
Netflix and chill. Hulu while I do you. Disney Plus and thrust.
Disney Plus is dick.
Disney Plus is
Never
I've
heard of
never heard of that.
and
No?
it's not even catchy.
You can basically say like Netflix is dick.
No,
Or
because there's a plus there.
Cheers.
Yeah. Disney is dick. Disney Plus is dick.
That is kind of catchy. That's why you're saying it like that. You're trying to figure out how it's catchy. It is catchy.
Disney Plus. With
Oh! Disney Plus this dick.
And that wraps up for today's episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. This week we have the lovely Miss Aubrey with us. Thank you for coming out. More than likely she's not coming back again because she just can't deal with us men. But stay tuned. We post weekly every Thursday.
And that ends our show of Mukbang!